To another episode of Overkill Trading. Today we are going to be taking a look at some live chart requests over here from the Discord. We got quite a few of them over here. I've seen a couple of really good call outs over here. We got AVGO, Tesla, we got Nike, we got SOUN, we got Litecoin, NU, Pfizer, XRP, Polkadot, SEI, BCH, ICP. We got Render token. That's a good looking chart, good looking setup there on Render. We'll get to that here. We're going to be answering all these requests in today's live. If you guys have requests, get them over here inside the chart request thread. Once we get through all of our members' requests, I will go ahead and take some chart requests from the live chat here on YouTube. I hope everybody is doing well today. I'll give people a minute to log on. I just want to update you guys real quick on the Discord alerts. So we did make some changes today on the alert section. If you guys are new to the channel, we call out the green and red dots on our charts here. Okay, the green and red dots. We also call out the golden dots. So what we went ahead and did over here inside the trade alerts section is we separated them out. So inside the weekly, you guys are going to get the weekly alerts. Inside the monthly, you guys are going to get the monthly alerts. And inside the daily, you guys are going to get the daily alerts. Again, the red means sell and the green means buy. And then we had a separate one for golden dots over here. So the golden dots are the most bullish indication that you can get from the trading indicator. If you take a look at H-bar here, I like to point this one out a lot. This one came back here in, what was that, November 4th, November 5th of 2024. It was at 4 cents. It went all the way up to 40 cents in the matter of 30 days. So if you guys ever see a golden dot on your chart, on your indicator, that is the most bullish indication that you can get. That is the best buy signal that we can get in regards to any chart or any alert. So those actually have their separate, there's nothing in there right now, but those have their separate channel over here inside the Discord. And again, the daily ones are going to be separated out now from the weekly and the monthly alerts, so we can keep track of them based on the time frame. So let's give some people a little bit more time to hop on here as we're going to get through these chart requests. Let's hit the rules real quick. Guys, if you guys are new to the channel, we are swing traders on this channel. We are not day traders. We focus on the higher time frames. Our time frame is anywhere from 1 to 6 months, meaning we are buying and holding for a 1 to 6 month period of time. We're not those kind of people that want to sit in front of our computers for 8 hours a day. A lot of us have jobs. A lot of us have responsibilities in life. And we don't have time to sit in front of our computer all day and look at charts and day trade. So therefore, we are swing traders. And the charts we focus on are the monthly and the daily chart. We do take into consideration some of the weekly charts. Like we've gotten a lot of weekly alerts this week on a lot of cryptocurrencies. And the thing with the dots, guys, the green and red dots, is the higher the time frame, the more accurate the dot is going to be. Okay, let's go back here to a chart of Bitcoin. Okay, you can see these green dots have called the bottom of Bitcoin all the way since back here in 2015. Okay, green dot called it right there at $300. That was in 2015. Green dot called Bitcoin right there at 3,500. It went to 70,000. This one called it right here in 2023 at 16,000, so on and so forth. We also got a dot right here at around 25, and the most recent one came right here in November at about 65. It went all the way up to 110. So the higher the time frame, if you're getting alerts on the weekly and the monthly charts, those are the two big time frames. Those ones are going to be the most accurate when it comes to those green and red dots. So the time frames that we focus on here the most are going to be the monthly and the daily. Okay, the reason we want the monthly green dot on the chart, okay, the reason we want that monthly green dot on the chart is because that tells us that the macro direction is up. If you're trading a monthly chart, each one of these bars is 1 month's worth of time. Okay, 1 month worth of, this is 30 days of price action. Okay, the bigger the time frame, the more accurate, because there's more data. There's 30 days worth of data in this one candle. Okay, that's why that is a very, very good buy signal, because it has the most data. Okay, so again, we want the green dot or a green candle on the charts that we're positioned on, right? We don't want to trade something, right, that's red. Okay, we don't want a red candle or a red dot, because that's when we're in a downtrend. Our first rule of action is we want the green dot or a green candle. That's the first thing we're looking for on the monthly chart. That tells us that the macro direction is going up. Okay, we want the green dot. We want the chart to be going up. After we get the green dot on the monthly or the green candle, we then zoom into a daily. Okay, so the daily chart is right here, and we want to enter the day of the green dot. So the daily chart, if you think about it, 30 of these candles, right? 30 days in a month. There's 30 candles in one monthly candle. Okay, so what we're looking for is these reversals, the macro reversals on the monthly, and we're looking to hold for a period of 1 to 6 months. So you can see Bitcoin is not green right now. The dot is not green, but the candle is green. So we can be looking for trades here on Bitcoin because, again, the candle is green. Okay, and we're also bouncing on a very important EMA. That orange line on our charts is going to be the 9-month moving average. Okay, so you can see it bounced on the orange line there. It bounced on the orange line there, and it's, again, testing it and trying to bounce again here in March. I'm going to say that very, very important support level we've been watching for a while is still 79,000. As long as we can hold up above 79,000, we are going to be bullish on Bitcoin. And we're going to get new monthly candles, meaning we're going to get April's candle opening up here on the 1st of the month. That's in 5 days. In 5 days, we're getting new monthly candles, which means we're going to see the formation of some new dots here on the chart. If we open up with a green dot in April on Bitcoin, okay, I think it's either going to come in April or May, as long as 79K can hold. April or May, you should see another green dot on Bitcoin, and that should give us the continuation to the upside. But again, as long as 79K can hold, if 79K breaks, all bets are off on Bitcoin here. But I do like the fact that it is holding its green candle. So what we could be doing here on Bitcoin is looking for these daily green dots to enter. Because again, we got the monthly. We either want the monthly candle green or the dot green on the indicator on the monthly chart. That tells us that the direction is up, okay? And then we're looking to buy the day of the green dot. So we got a green dot on Bitcoin back here on the 23rd. That was at around 83,000. This one came right here on March 12th at around 79,000. So again, we're still holding on to that very, very important level right there at 80,000. But my stop loss on Bitcoin would be 79. If 79 breaks on Bitcoin, things could get a lot uglier. But as of right now, the trend looks good. Everything looks fine, okay, as long as 80,000 holds there on BTC. So again, we enter and exit positions using our trading indicator. I'm going to talk about the red and green dots today, and we're going to look at the daily. These support and resistance levels, this is called the Fibonacci retracement tool. Okay, this is the best indicator that you guys can use for identifying support and resistance levels. You can see every time we come up here and hit the red line, it's a great time to sell Bitcoin. You should have been taking some profits up there at around 106 on Bitcoin. And again, right there at 106 on December 24th. We want to sell up in the red zone of the Fibonacci. Okay, and we want to be buying in these golden zones on the Fibonacci. You can see back here in 2024, great time to buy Bitcoin at 54, great time to buy Bitcoin at 53. Okay, great time to sell Bitcoin in the red zone. So whenever price comes up into the red zone, what we're looking for is a red dot, okay, in the red zone. That's where we want to take our profits. You see that one came on Bitcoin right there, January of 2023 at 106. Okay, perfect time to sell. Another great opportunity to sell something like XRP was right up here on the 18th at about 320. You see the red dot in the red zone is where we are looking to take our profits. And XRP is just bouncing around. It looks like it wants to, it's like it's going in to test that 230 level here. So we'll see how that plays out. The candle on XRP is still holding green as well, but it does have a red dot. So we are using extreme caution on XRP here. Again, I think $2 is a huge level. If we break 2, things could get really ugly for XRP here. But as of right now, we're just in a sideways consolidation. Right, I still like the fact that the green candle is holding here, so XRP is still looking very, very interesting. So again, guys, green dot means buy, red dot means sell. We only buy assets that are green on the monthly or have a green candle. Okay, we either want that green dot on that indicator or we want the green candle on the monthly chart. That tells us that the direction is going up. You can see the green dot came right here on XRP back at 50 cents. We were buying XRP in August. Okay, the easy money's been made on XRP. That was a 600% move off that green dot from August in XRP. If you're still holding, you're up like 600%. That's why you need to protect your gains in case we do fall. with a stop loss at $2 on XRP. Because again, the easy money was made. If you bought this at 50 cents and are selling right here at 230, again, that's a 400 or 500% trade in the matter of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 months. And if you would have sold it right here at the top of the red zone off the red dot, that would have been around a 600 to 700% move in about 6 months for you. So again, the higher the time frame, the more accurate the dots. That's why rule number 4 is we want to buy assets that either have a green dot or a green candle on the monthly. That's the most important thing. And then, like I said, once we have the green dot on the monthly or the green candle, we are zooming in to the daily chart and we're looking to enter the day of the green dot in the golden zone. Let me give you a good example of this. Right now, I'm holding on to STZ. Okay. Why am I buying STZ? Well, it's got a green candle after a very, very big solid pullback. This blue wave is way down here, so I'm tracking this thing. And Warren Buffett bought it last quarter as well. We also had a gold dot go off on this around 160. This is where we started paying attention. I bought somewhere around 165 and then sold it up around 190. And I re-entered the position like right here at 170. But look at this. So again, you got a green dot, or I'm sorry, a green candle on the monthly here on STZ. So you zoom into the daily now that you got the dot on, or the green candle on the monthly, and now you're entering the day of the green dot. So this was a great day to buy STZ here. And again, our target is always up here at the top of the red zone. We want to sell in the red zone. We're selling on the red dots, right, and buying on the green dots here on the daily. So again, green candle on the monthly or a green dot. That tells us the direction is going up on the macro. Okay, then you zoom into the daily and we're entering the day of the green dot. Okay, and then again, we take profits when that stochastic RSI hits the 100. The stochastic RSI is this light blue line. When that hits that white dotted line, normally a good place to take some profits. You don't have to take all your profits, but it's a good place to take some, just like it was right here at around 180. It sold off a little bit. Good place to take some profits right there at 190. And now it's getting closer to, well, it's about 33 now. So that is one sell indication. And then obviously we want to sell the red dots, ideally in the red zone. But anytime you get a red dot, it's a good time to take some profits or set a stop loss. So that's the strategy in a nutshell, guys. That's over there inside the trading rules. I have a free trading course over here if you guys want to follow along with the strategy. But I want to go over that in every live just to give you guys a precedent of what we're looking for on these chart requests you guys have. So let's go ahead and dive in here. Let me scroll up to the top. The first request of the day is going to be from IllusDude28. What's going on, my brother? What's going on, everybody in the chat? Lori, Greg, Daniel, Cindy. How's everybody doing today? I hope you guys are having a great Wednesday. We're about halfway through the week. So, yeah, how you guys feeling about the markets? How you guys feeling about price action lately? Litecoin here. Litecoin is green on the monthly chart still. The dot is still green, so we're still paying attention to Litecoin. We're not folding on this. Okay, I like Litecoin as long as it can hold on to its support right there at around 86. As long as it holds on to 86. Okay, nothing to worry about until we get a red dot. Okay, if that breaks, I mean, you probably want to set a stop loss right there. I'd put it right there at 86, as long as that can hold. Let's check the weekly. Okay, the weekly's trying to reverse here as well. And again, you still got the monthly green dot. So I'd continue to hold Litecoin here. I'd be a holder of Litecoin at these levels. And again, been really boring month of March. Okay, we're just literally sideways. There's no exciting move up, no exciting move down. We've just been moving sideways. This is when people get really bored. Okay, this is when people get really bored. They call it the stealth phase. This is the smart money phase. Things are just going sideways. Nothing's really moving up. Nothing's moving down. They call it the stealth phase because, again, people are bored. It's very boring to watch the price go sideways for weeks at a time. Okay, just sideways, consolidation. But consolidation is good. That means a move is coming one way or another. It's up to us to determine which move as traders. But I still like Litecoin over about 86. Let's go back to those chart requests here. And again, if you guys got chart requests on the live stream, I will take some. I just want to get through our members first. So let's take a look at SoundHound here. This thing's still red on the monthly. I just continue to wait for that confirmation. You got a red dot here on the daily today. I'd probably buy this thing around $4. Their earnings are decent. This is an AI company, so they've got hit really hard here. Again, everybody was wanting to buy this thing up here at $24. Everyone thought it was great. Again, if you were buying, I guess it didn't have a green dot on on the monthly there, but if you look at the weekly, if you were buying in this range with these green dots back here at $4, this thing literally went all the way up to 25. So what I'd be waiting on is either the monthly or the weekly green dot to take an entry. This thing has pulled back. I mean, from 24 all the way to 9 is literally like a 60 to 70% drop. So no one's really excited about this stock anymore. Yeah, 65% drop there. That's very, very ugly. So right now the main support is around $8. But I would, again, wait for that confirmation of either a green candle or a green dot on one of the bigger time frames. Okay, at least the weekly or preferably the monthly there on SoundHound. I'd wait for some more confirmation that we've hit the bottom there on that. We got TARS AI. TARS AI. You guys could just call out the ticker on these. See, like I don't even see this one. Oh, here we go. TAI. Okay, just call out the tickers for me if you would. Don't spell the company or the stock name out. But again, another name that's gotten absolutely rocked here from the top. I'm sure everybody was wanting to buy this one up here at 50 cents. This is when everybody's excited about it, having a good time, and this thing's just getting rocked all the way to the floor. So again, I don't know anything about this project. I like to know what my project does when I invest. So if you know something about it that I don't, then great. It's obviously very oversold. I'd much rather be buying this project down here than all the way up here at 50 cents. I mean, this thing is literally down 90%, dude. From the top at 50 cents, this thing has dropped. This thing's dropped 90% from the top. So again, don't know anything about this, but if something that I want to own for the long term is down 90% in 4 months, I'd probably want to be buying it. But again, I don't know anything about the project, so you got to do your fundamental research. It's very oversold right now, okay? So I would be loading up down here. And again, I don't know anything about the project, so please understand what you're buying. I never encourage you guys to buy penny stocks or shit coins or meme coins. Buy good quality projects. Here's GME. GME had the news today, I believe it was, that they are going to start buying Bitcoin. So they're raising money to buy Bitcoin. Their earnings are still pretty muted. But you could see that we have a green candle here forming on the monthly chart. So now that we have the green candle forming on the monthly chart, what do we want to do? We want to zoom into the daily chart. Where are we looking to buy now? We're looking to buy on these green dots on the daily. So right now it gapped up really hard. I'd like to see it pull back, and it looks like it is pulling back here to 26. I'd like to buy it closer to 24. But again, now that you have the green candle on the monthly, what you want to be looking for is that daily signal right there. Okay, wait for the daily signal at 22 that we got back here at $22. That was a great trade if you entered on that. It looks like they had earnings today, so that's also why their stock is probably moving. But I would wait to buy GME until you get the green dot confirmation, or wait for that Roaring Kitty guy to tweet. Yeah, I'll take some chart requests from the chat here once we get through all our members' requests over here inside the Discord. If you guys want to cover it, just drop it over here in the Discord. Again, if you stick around to the end, I will take some chart requests at the end of the stream once we get through our members' requests. Let's look at Nike. Nike's ugly, dude. I would much rather buy Target than Nike here. Look at that. Ugly. Down 20% this month. Just getting freaking rocked. Yeah, I wouldn't touch this thing. Okay, what you're going to want to wait for on Nike is either a green dot on the monthly or a green dot on the weekly, but this is breaking it's even breaking the Fibonacci there on the weekly. If you're going to buy a retail stock, I said this today in the Discord, I would buy Target, dude. Target makes way more money than Nike. Target also has a golden dot on its chart down here at these levels, but you can see that they're making about $31 billion a quarter. That's Target. Okay, if you look at Nike, okay, they're actually making $10 billion a quarter. So they're not making nearly as much as Target. And honestly, their revenue, you guys can see, is going down. They were making $13 billion, then $12 billion, then $12 billion, then $11 billion, then $12 billion, right? And then they reported $11 billion. So their earnings, their revenue is not increasing. If anything, it's decreasing. I think Nike has been losing share for a long time now, and their stock is just getting absolutely rocked. So I wouldn't look to buy Nike till you get a green dot on the monthly or a green dot here on the weekly, but I would stay away from Nike right now. I would much rather buy something like Target at these levels. AVGO. This is going to be one of the big market cap coins, and that thing got rejected on its 9. So this thing looks like it wants to fall some more. Again, still red here on the monthly. Three big months of pulling back. You haven't seen a 3-month pullback on this since back here in 2020. That was the COVID dip. And then it absolutely just ripped to the upside. So we could see a bigger correction here on AVGO. The chart just doesn't look good. Okay, I'd wait for either a weekly green dot or a monthly green dot. Just wait for that confirmation. Right now, it looks like a falling knife. If we can get this one down here at like 120, that'd be a great buy. That would be a great buy. Okay, and we're losing support here. So I would stay away from AVGO as well. CrowdStrike. This is another big tech company. It's got a red dot here on the monthly. So again, the macro time frame is not in our favor. That looks like it's going to get rejected here. CrowdStrike looks like it's going to get rejected. So that one's got pretty big resistance right there where we topped out back at 400. If it can't reclaim 400, I would get out of it. Okay, I'd watch for a red dot on this one on the daily chart. If you get a red dot, you're going to want to sell it. Okay, I put a stop loss on this one right here at 360. 360 on the stop loss for CrowdStrike. If 360 breaks, you'll see a red dot, and we most likely will be going lower here. So 360, you could even move it down to 350 if you want to be less conservative on that stop. Tesla. Tesla also still red here. We got the red dot back in February. That was at around $400. The daily is trying to break out over the 9. Again, we got the golden dot on this one back here in May. That was at around 230. So if you guys entered on the golden dot, okay, you're already up 23%. So that's already a pretty good trade if you guys entered on the dot. Again, that stochastic's touching that white dotted line now. Not a bad place to take some profits. Okay, and I honestly don't know which direction that Tesla's going to go. What I would do is use a stop loss at 242. If that level breaks, that was your buy entry. So you're at about a break-even trade right now. So I'd probably take some off here just because of how, what Trump just did with the tariffs and stuff like that. That's really going to hurt Tesla, I believe. The 25% tariffs on them. That news was released. I don't think we actually got that. Yep, President Trump announces 25% tariffs on all cars not made in the United States. So that's actually good for Tesla because all the Tesla cars are actually made in the United States. So, that's not a bad thing for Tesla, and as long as this thing can hold on to 240, I'm still bullish on it. I mean, it's one of the biggest companies in the world. The weekly looks really good here. You just want to make sure Tesla holds on to 240. Okay, as long as it can hold on to that 9 EMA. If we get a green day tomorrow, this thing's probably going to go back up there to 440 to 480. So watch for that red dot. I would set a stop loss as soon as I see the red dot on Tesla there. What else we got? Nathan said he took some profits on Tesla yesterday, too. It was looking good, up 30%. Yeah, if you're up 30%, not a bad place to trim some. Sell 25%, 50%, whatever the case. Profits are profits. It is a very interesting market right now with everything going on in the world. But, in times of uncertainty and doubt, if you're buying during those times, most of the time, you're going to be rewarded over the long term. Meta, also red day today. Again, nothing hurt as long as we can hold on to this level where we're bouncing there at 578. Let's look at the monthly real quick. The monthly's also red here on Meta as well. So again, another great example of buying a green dot here on Meta. We had this big fallout. Okay, huge bear market for about a year. We got a green dot right here in December of 2022 at, $92. Thing went all the way up to 600. So if you would have bought this monthly dot on Facebook back here in 2022, that was, again, around $100. Okay, if you would have sold the exact top, you would have made 558% in, a 2-year period of time. 558% off that dot for Meta. Folks, those monthly and weekly dots are extremely, extremely accurate when it comes to calling the bottom. So Meta here, as long as the dot holds green, I like it. If it gets a red dot, I would simply just set a stop loss. But what you're going to want to do is just watch these lows right here at 575. If we can hold on to that level, we're fine. We're bouncing right on the 9 right now. We got GE, Aerospace. GE, that one's toppy. So this is another one that's touching the top of the red zone here on the daily. So instantly, I'm taking profits up there. Okay, that's an easy profit-taking signal. Okay, we're green on the monthly, but again, on the daily chart, we want to sell up against that red line, okay, on the daily. This is the best tool you guys can use for support and resistance levels. Okay, these lines that you see, if it's touching the green line, that's a great place to buy. Okay, great place to buy is touching the green line. Great place to sell is touching the red. And right now, this thing is getting rejected on the red. I would sell GE up here. COP, ConocoPhillips. It's an oil and gas company. Big, fat green candle there on the monthly. These oil and gas companies look really, really bullish, but the daily's a little too overextended. So, again, we had the green candle from last month in February. This thing sold all the way off down here in March at 88. There was your buy signal right there. That was your buy signal right there on the 7th at $88. You're already up 20% on the trade. So this thing could definitely have some continuation, but I'd be looking to buy pullbacks and green dots, okay? This one I'm going to add to our list here. So we will now be getting alerts on that. Again, we call out all the alerts over here for the weekly, the monthly, the daily, and the golden dots over here in the Discord. Again, if you guys do not have the trading indicator, okay, you guys can get all these indicators by coming over here and clicking on this link. It takes a couple of clicks, and all of these indicators load directly into your TradingView account. Your screen will look exactly like my screen here when you come over here and click this link. If you guys have questions or need support with that, just feel free to shoot me an email. My email is located right there underneath the link in the trading indicator section over there inside the Discord. And Nightbot's dropped the link a couple times over there, overkillinvestingclub.com. What else we got here? COP looks good though. I'd look for pullbacks and green dots. We want to enter the day of the green dot. We don't want to necessarily enter after we just went up 20%. We want to wait for a bit of a pullback, right? That stochastic RSI, that light blue line to get closer to 0, and then a green dot. Boom. There's your entry right there at 89. Nice 20% trade right there on COP. APDN from AK95. What's going on, my brother? APDN. Okay, so this is a penny stock. So there's not a lot I can tell you on the penny stocks, guys. This strategy doesn't really work for penny stocks and meme coins. This strategy works for good quality companies with actual earnings and actual use. VLKAF. Volkswagen. Yeah, I don't know about these car companies right now, guys. Wow, they're making a lot of money. $90 billion a quarter they make. That's freaking insane. If you want to buy it, I'd wait for a green dot there on the daily. UAA. This is Under Armour. Interesting. Another retailer here. A competitor of Nike. Again, just wait for the green candle or the green dot on the monthly chart. Right now, it's a falling knife. I wouldn't touch it till you get that confirmation of a green dot on that monthly. The first thing we want to see is that monthly green dot. If you guys want to play the weeklies too, that's fine as well. You just need the confirmation of a dot on one of the bigger time frames, either the monthly or the weekly. And right now, this thing's a falling knife there on both of those. We got CE. CE is green on the, what is that? Green on the monthly. Okay, we got a green candle on the monthly. I like the fact the wave is way down here. Again, last time it was way down here was back in 2022 at 92. It went all the way up there to 174. So we're looking for that green dot. We did get the confirmation of a green candle. So right now what I'd be doing is I'd be in here. This one also got a golden dot here on the 25th at 51. But I'd be looking to enter on these green dots here on the daily now. That's where I'd be taking my entries. But that one does not look bad there based on the monthly. I think this is a great long opportunity here. Speaking on the technicals, I do not know anything about the fundamentals of the company. I don't even know what they do. NU, this is that Brazilian bank that we've been tracking. We still have that green candle showing here. I like this one as long as it can hold on to $10. If $10 breaks, that's going to be a big break of support, but I don't see it breaking down below 10. I would look to buy this one on the next daily green dot. Okay, and that will be called out. And I'm sorry, I got a stuffy nose, guys. I got coming down with a cold or something, but I would look to buy NU on the next daily green dot. Again, we got that confirmation of the green candle here on the monthly. All we need now is that green dot here on the daily chart for NU. Again, it's experiencing a pullback. We would just look to enter again on the dot here on the daily chart. Pfizer. I think that's PFE again. If you guys could just call out the tickers. for me and not spell out the companies. It's a lot easier for me to operate that way. Again, you need that confirmation here on Pfizer from the monthly. This thing's probably going to bounce down here around 25. All these healthcare companies have done very, very poorly, but 24.50 looks like a solid support level. If you want to play it, right, use the green dot on the daily, but I would want to see that confirmation from the monthly here. Again, this thing's just gotten clobbered, dude, from 60 all the way down to 25. Let's wait for confirmation on that. Their earnings still look good. They're still making money, $17 billion a quarter. So some of these healthcare companies are just extremely oversold. I mean, they have just been absolutely destroyed. So, you know, it's probably a great opportunity to go long if you believe in Pfizer and what they do. But if you want that absolute confirmation, wait for that monthly green dot there. We got SEI. SEI is still red here on the monthly. Again, 4 months of downward action. People are getting tired. People are getting worn out. But this is another one that got that golden dot. So whenever you guys see that golden dot on the chart, again, that is the most bullish indication that you can get from the indicator. Again, no trading strategy is 100%. Okay, but this is a very, very good signal to enter on. And we got that signal around 18 cents. So I'd continue to hold on to SEI here. If you're in it, again, 4 months down, they flushed all the retail out. And smart money slowly coming back into it. So I got a target on this one up here at 71 cents. XRP. XRP has a red dot on the daily today. So if you're looking at the hourly here, okay, this thing could probably come down to like 225. I'd set a stop loss at 220 on XRP. Now that it's got a red dot, I'd have a stop loss at 220. If 220 breaks, I'd sell it and look for a re-entry on a green dot. Again, I'm a little worried about XRP just because of that red dot on the monthly chart. Once again, we were calling XRP out on August, what was that? August of 2024 at 50 cents, guys. 50 cents. The easy money has been made. Now it's a day trader's market right now. I'm not saying this thing can't go up to $5-10, but what I am saying is be cautious up here because XRP has these huge moves and then they sell off. Okay, so again, you got the red dots on XRP back here in April of 2021. You got one right here in 2018. Okay, and you're getting one this month. The thing that XRP has going on for itself is it's still green here on the monthly. So that's why I'm telling you guys, you should use a stop loss. So the stop loss should be right there. Put it at anywhere from 215 to 220. If that level breaks, we'll most likely come test 150 or a buck. So again, stop losses are used to protect our trades, okay? If you don't use a stop loss and then you watch your asset go all the way back down here to 50 cents for $1, you're going to hate yourself, right? That's the reason for a stop loss is to protect your trades. Because again, if you're entering XRP here in August, okay, you're up 400%. So you don't want to ride that thing all the way back down. Therefore, you need to set a stop loss. And if you want to be less conservative with the stop loss, put it at $2. $2 has been a very, very solid support level for XRP. But again, anytime you see a red dot on the chart, you should set some type of stop loss. Okay, if you see a red dot, I like to go into the hourly and I like to set it below the Fibonacci. Okay, below the Fibonacci, that green line would be 220. So that's where I put my stop loss today on XRP with that red dot. Polkadot, DOT. One thing crypto has going for it is these weekly dots. Okay, Polkadot gave a weekly signal here this week. You can see the last time we were getting green dots with the wave way down here was back here in 2024. Polkadot just hung out in this range between 3 and 4. Just went sideways, 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 and then one day just absolutely exploded. Okay, Polkadot's all-time high is all the way up here at 55. Okay, and you're seeing that weekly dot there on Polkadot. So I like Polkadot for a long. I think it's one of the most solid projects around. I think 70% of their tokens are staked or something like that. And they've gone down for 4 straight months. They had that big month in November and then sold off for 4 months, puked back all the gains. So it's just slowly melting up right now. I still like it. I'd use a stop loss on this at $4. If it breaks 4, sell it. But I think the next move for DOT is going to be up. We could go sideways for the next couple of weeks, right? Chop around for a little bit. We could go sideways, 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 right? But down here, as long as you're buying down in this area, you're winning. Okay, you just got to be willing to hold. You can't look at the day-to-day price action and go, oh my God, we're up. Oh my God, we're down. Oh my God, we're up. No, zoom out of the chart. Look at the monthly. Okay, you're literally buying it at the monthly lows since it's been out. Okay, the low has always been $4, $3. Okay, 3, we bounced. 3, we bounced. 3, we bounced. 3, we bounced again. So you're getting it at a good price. If you're long on the project, you're getting it at a really good price right now. The key now is to buy and just hold. And I think you can stake this thing on Coinbase still for like 8%. So you could just stake it and earn 8% just by sitting it in Coinbase for now. I like the fact that it bounced right off that green line. Again, that green line is normally a great place to buy there on the daily. It bounced right there, bounced right there, bounced right there, and bounced again right here in March. You got the green dot off of that fib level right there, and now it's absolutely ripping to the upside. Okay. I really like Link at these levels. I'd still be a buyer of Chainlink down here. I'm sorry, Polkadot down here. We got BCH. BCH, I was taking a look at this today too. BCH is looking good as well. Okay, got a green candle here on the monthly. Perfect. Let's look at the daily. Okay, we got that daily dot right there at about 324. I like this one as long as it can hold on to 320. I'd buy this one with a stop loss at 320. Another one, they gave us a golden dot back there in February at 290. Okay, that was a really nice trade up to 226 there. But I'd be long on BCH here. This one's in the watch list, and I'd be looking to buy every single green dot that comes for the next couple of months. What is this? ICP? ICP still red here on the monthly. So again, waiting for that green candle, waiting for that reversal here on ICP from the monthly. Okay, the current support level, the current stop loss is going to be right there at $5. Set a stop loss at $5 if you own this one. But again, big range back up there to 15. When it goes back up to 15, okay, if you're willing to hold, you're going to make around 150%. Okay, if you're buying down here at these levels. What else we got? Prime. Prime, again, just chopping around, going sideways. Super boring crypto market right now, guys. April is going to be a big month, though. I believe April is going to be a big tell. I think we're going to see a lot of green in April, and I think that's going to continue on into May and June. My prediction for the market top is somewhere around June or July. Okay, we've had a 4-month sell-off. Prices never sold off 4 months in a row for Prime here. And this thing has sold off really big over the last 4 months, and now the daily chart is just going sideways. So again, sideways action tells us that, hey, right, not a lot going on. People are bored. Retail, they panic sold. Retail's gone now. We're just going sideways. It's only the matter of time before smart money comes back in, pumps the price, and then again, all the retail starts buying when everybody's excited. Retail doesn't buy down here when nobody's excited. Retail doesn't buy when there's no excitement. Retail wants to buy at all-time highs, right up here at $28. Okay, they don't want to buy down here at $3. So I think we're in this kind of a phase here for Prime. Where's Prime at here? Prime time. Back to the chart requests. We got BOW from Eddie. Bowhead. Okay, daily. I'd sell this one. This thing's gone on a rampage here. Okay, big extension off the 9 EMA. I would sell Bow here. I would take profits on that one. Again, you should have been entering right here at around 33 or entering right here around 30. Yeah, around 33 should have been your entry. Huge move up here, all the way up to 42. That's a nice trade. I would now take some profits with the wave way up here. We got RNDR. RNDR. Okay, this one's green here on the monthly. So again, that is a very nice reversal signal. You got the weekly dot showing up here at 390. I would just buy this one and hold it. Again, we're 1 to 6 months out on our investments, guys. I would be buying and holding RNDR here. My target on RNDR is $10. This is another one that gave us a golden dot a few weeks ago. And I would just continue to hold this one. I would continue to hold. I like the fact that it's flipping to green here. Very, very nice candle right there. Very, very nice reversal candle there on the monthly chart. We got UPS. UPS is still red. UPS is ugly. Losing all their market share. Okay, losing all their market share to Amazon. This stock is just ugly. I think there's some better names to buy, but it's just melting down right now. I don't know what it's going to take to get that one back up, but I think there's some better names to own there. URNM. You said URNM weekly chart. That one is still green here. Green dot. So this one actually doesn't look bad. You just want to probably get in here to the daily and look to buy the daily dots now. So that one had a red dot here close today. So when the green dot comes back, you can enter again if you want to buy it again. But this one looks good on the, it's not quite green on the monthly yet. So you want to make sure this one holds on to that last low right there at $32. UPST. UPST is still red here on the monthly. So this one's still coming down. The weekly's trying to reverse here, but that looks like a fake out there. I would just make sure that $50 holds. I mean, this thing's probably going to break down below 50 tomorrow, but the important level to watch is 44. I don't like the fact that it's red here on the monthly chart. So I want to wait for April's candle to see where that opens. If it opens up green, I would buy it. But a very important level to watch is going to be 44. That's the low of right here where we got the green dot. Okay, $44. Big level for UPST there. Do you have any plans on buying any crypto reserves, ETH, SOL, XRP, ADA, or BTC sometime in the future? If I were to buy any of these right now, I would probably buy Ethereum and Cardano. Why? Well, because Ethereum has been freaking rocked. I mean, it's down 4 months in a row. Last time Ethereum went down 4 months in a row was back here in 2018. Okay, you haven't seen 4 red candles like this since 2018. That was 7 years ago. There's always been a bounce. Okay, there's always been a bounce after 2 down or 3 down. This is the first time in 7 years Ethereum has gone down for 4 months in a row. So what they're doing, what the big money's doing right now is they're flushing out retail. They're trying to get retail out of the markets so they can come in and buy it cheap. Think about it. If the governments are buying, right? I got to stand up. If the governments are buying, they don't want to buy the top. They want to buy at a low. Okay, they want to buy when stuff is really cheap. So how do you make the prices of stocks and crypto cheap, right? You want to sell it off hard, okay? Big sell-off, and then you want to come in and scoop it up because, again, retail's panic selling, right? Retail's just losing their minds right now because all they think about is tomorrow's price. They're not thinking about the price in 6 months or a year or 2 years down the road. They're thinking, oh, I'm going to buy today and get rich tomorrow. And if I don't do it, I'm just going to panic sell, right? So we've had this big drop on Ethereum here, right? From 4,000. It was at 4,000 in December. We're down 57% in 4 months. Okay, 57% in 4 months. That is a despair dip. So now retail's selling. Now retail's going to chase the next shiny object, right? They're probably betting on sports games or something like that. We're just holding fast here, folks. Okay? If the United States government's going to start buying this, then it's eventually going to bounce back, right? Because there's going to be trillions of dollars coming into the asset. So I would buy Ethereum, and I would also buy Cardano. I really like Cardano's chart still. Cardano didn't really have a big move. I mean, it went up 200% in November, but it's still green here on the monthly, and we had a green dot print there yesterday. So right now, this thing's just going sideways, right? If you take out that move from when Trump made that announcement, I mean, we got that golden dot the day before he made that announcement right there on March 1st, 60 cents. It went all the way up there to 120 in 1 day. Okay, and then it sold all the way back off. So if you take away this move, really we've just been going sideways since February, right? We've been stuck in this range right here, from there all the way down to there, right? We're just moving in a sideways pattern right now. Not a lot going on, okay? So I would buy Cardano, and I would also buy Ethereum to answer your question. But Cardano and Ethereum are going to be my two picks. And if I had to choose one, I'd probably choose Cardano, just based on the chart right now. Okay, I think it's the lowest market cap out of all 5 of those. I don't like Solana. I'm just not a fan. I don't like it. Ugly chart. I just think they're built on scams. They pretty much fueled the whole meme coin thing this round, and I just think that's why their price is going up, because they're a casino is what they are. I'm not a gambler, right? I'm an investor. And if you're buying meme coins, you're gambling. You're not investing. Okay. If you're investing, you're buying good quality projects. Okay. SCNS, this is a penny stock, so I don't know about this one either. It does have a green monthly. Again, I just don't trade penny stocks. I would use 60 cents as your support level, but the stochastic's pretty high there. I don't know. I just don't trade penny stocks, but 60 cents is a big level there for you. GME, we actually already covered GME. Again, they had that news of they're buying Bitcoin. So again, what's retail doing today? Oh my God, they're buying Bitcoin. Everyone's rushing in to buy it now. So I think they're going to pull this thing back really hard, and then I think you could see a move. I do like the fact that the monthly is reversing here, and the weekly's got the dot too. So GME don't look bad. GME does not look bad at all. I just want to see a green dot here on the chart or a pull back into the 9 EMA. I'd like to buy it closer to $25, and it's sitting at 26 right now. So it's got a pretty nice range up there to 48. We need a tweet from Roaring Kitty to send that one up. Seems like to be the only thing that moves the price on that one. Ethereum, again, still red here on the monthly. Really looking forward to the new monthly candles here in April. If we get a green candle in April on Ethereum to open up, that's going to be really, really good. That's going to be really good for the markets. I think we could see a V-shaped recovery here, back up to the 44 to 48 range by July. And right now, again, we're just going sideways. So an important level to watch on Ethereum is going to be that low of 1750 right there. But as of right now, we're just consolidating. Okay, probably not going to see a move till April. I think we're just probably going to go sideways for a bit. But it did have a green dot on the weekly here. You can see the last time we got a green dot with the weekly all the way down here was back here in September. That was right there at 2,300. It ended up going all the way up to 4,000. Sold all the way off. So this blue wave, whenever the blue wave is down here on Ethereum, it's been a great time to buy in the past. Okay. Been a great time to buy in the past. So it's down here. The signal actually came today, but it faded away. So that means we're just building support right here at 1,700. So that thing's going to have a hard time breaking 1,700. But this is probably my number 2 pick for the stockpile, to answer your question. But I really like ADA right there. FLR. FLR, again, just not doing anything. It's just sitting, just hanging down 4 months in a row. You're just going to want to watch 0.013. FET, same story, just sideways. Not a lot going on here. Okay, red all the way down. Yeah, wait for a monthly green dot or a green candle. VLE. VLE, I'm going to tell you to sell this thing. Again, sell it up here up against the red. In the red zone, we want to sell. If you get a red dot, I would sell this thing. If you're still hanging on, I would sell it today. I would get out of it. I'd jump out. I'd jump ship, take my profits beyond to the next trade. Because again, if you're buying this thing off the green dot, like we're doing here, you're buying it right here on the 7. That's at just under $7. So you're up 25% right now. For a stock, that's really good. I know some of you are used to the crypto 200, 300, 400% gains, but for a stock to move 25% in a matter of a couple weeks, that's a really good return. So I would absolutely sell this one on a red dot. I'd personally be taking profits right now up there at 850. We got AERO. This one's also just been slaughtered. Okay, just absolutely slaughtered to the downside. So again, it's just going sideways. This is just another name you're going to want to buy and hold. Just buy and hold if you want to own it for the long term. Down 4 months in a row means buy. Okay, if a name goes down 4 months in a row, you want to buy it. If you're long on the asset, if you're really truly 1 to 6 months out, okay, the chances of us getting a green candle in the next 1 to 6 months is very, very high when we go down for 4 in a row. Okay, it's like playing roulette. It like hits black, it 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 hits black. Eventually, it's gonna hit red, right? Eventually, it's gonna swap. So, same kind of thing here. It's very rare you see a 4-month pullback on names like Ethereum and some of these altcoins. So I would just buy it and hold it here and not look at the day-to-day. Check back in like June. We got KSM still red here. Also, just waiting for the green candle there on KSM. MQ's got a green dot here on the monthly, so I like that. I don't like the fact that it's a penny stock, but how I would look to buy this one on a green dot. Okay, look to buy that one on a green dot. If you're in it, use the stop loss at $4. Okay, you got the green confirmation on the monthly. Again, I have no idea what this stock is, so let's look it up. Okay, if you guys are a member of the Discord, you can come over here to the research tool, type in /info, and then type in the ticker. This works for stocks and cryptocurrencies. You can see it's a leading fintech company that specializes in modern card issuing and payment solutions, providing innovative technology for seamless financial transactions. They're about a $2 billion company. They have 854 employees. They have a 52-week high of $6.25. So I like it. If you're long on it, this is a great month to buy it. I would just make sure it holds $4. Yeah, I'll take some chart requests from the chat here at the end of stream. Let me get through our member requests here really quick, and then we will dive into some requests from your guys' live chat here. We're getting pretty close to being through everybody's here. We got SMCI. That had a really ugly day today, but again, we're still holding this range of 34. That one actually had a red dot today. So what you want to do is zoom in here to the hourly. I would probably use that stop loss right there at 35. It got a green dot there on the hourly. The monthly chart is still, the monthly chart actually flipped to red here. So what I'd be doing on SMCI, I'd be holding my position. Okay, they still got good earnings. They still got good revenue. I would be looking to buy it again on a green dot. So I'm going to move this one up to my favorites list now that we got a sell off. And I'm looking for a green dot to enter. Again, you should have entered right there at around 40. Should have entered right here at around 35. So you're sitting at about break even right now if you guys are entering on these dots. So I would just wait for another confirmation of that green dot there. The weekly chart is still red, and the monthly still has a red dot. We were playing this green candle right here. So I would just wait for a green dot here on the daily chart to average down on your position or buy it again. I would hold SMCI, though, at these levels. We got Nvda. Nvda sold off pretty hard today, too. Today was a pretty brutal day for stocks, it looks like. And we're still red here on the monthly for Nvda. So this one's still a falling knife. It looks like it has resistance now up there at 120. If it cannot break over 120, we're going to be in some trouble. That stochastic looks pretty high here. So I would be watching, if you're in this position, I would use a stop loss at 105. 105 is the stop loss there on Nvda. CRPT. Call me home. That one's still red on the monthly. Wait for that monthly reversal there. VKTX. That one also getting smacked. Getting the smack down here. Okay, down for 5 months in a row. This looks like a pharmaceutical company. They don't have any revenue. So I'm not going to buy a company that doesn't report any revenue. I would not buy that thing. MSTY. MSTY has a green candle here on the monthly. I like that. So what are we doing? We're in here on the daily, looking for the green dots on the daily now that we have the monthly confirmation. Okay, we're looking for the daily dots now that's the hourly on the daily. So I would watch $20 as a stop loss, and I'd be looking to buy this one on the next daily green dot here on MSTY. We got OPFI. OpFi. Another fintech company here. Still green on the monthly, but it has a red dot. This one's kind of like XRP right now. I would just make sure this thing holds on to 870. If 870 breaks, I would sell it. Okay, you can hold it as long as that level breaks, but if you get a red dot, I would sell it. Tomorrow will be an interesting day to see how we open up. Okay, you could even use your stop loss back here at, 920? That's the previous low right there. 920 be a nice stop loss there for OPFI. We got VeChain. Oh, not VeChain. This is a stock. Still red on the monthly. Again, I think there's some better names to trade right now. If you guys missed Friday's watch list, the watch list that we dropped are all the names we're looking to buy this week. These are all names that have either a green candle or a green dot on the monthly chart. A lot of these requests you guys are calling out today are still red on the monthly. So I'd be looking for a green candle or a green dot on the monthly chart before I'd start to take my positions. Pendle. See, this one has a green candle on the monthly, so we want to be looking to buy this one. Where are we looking to buy it? Now that it's green on the monthly, we're looking to buy the green dot. So now that it's breaking out, it's given us that monthly confirmation. Let's wait for the pullback in the green dot. Okay, this one could set up very nicely. So this one would be on my watch list, right? I'd add this one to my watch list, and I'd simply just be monitoring it for a green dot here on the daily. And again, we call out all the alerts over there in the Discord as well, guys. COQ. COQ. Still green on the monthly, or I'm still red on the monthly. Okay, it's trying to bounce there off of 0.005, but looks like just looks like a meme coin to me. Just make sure it holds that previous low of February. CETUS. That one's green there on the monthly. So this is one I'd be looking to buy. Okay, I want to buy a green dot now on the daily chart. I want to wait for that green dot. And this thing looks like it could blast off. I put a stop loss at 10 cents on CETUS. Okay, I really like the reversal candle here on the monthly. Okay, 3 months down, reversal candle up. QF. I don't see QF. I don't see that one, my friend. Here's some good requests. BTC.D. This is the Bitcoin dominance chart. Okay, when this thing goes up, altcoins go down. When this thing goes down, altcoins go up. So altcoins were ripping when BTC.D was going down here in December. Okay, hit 54%. This thing's just going sideways right now. So they're just hanging on by a thread. We got a green dot here today, so you could see it continue to go up here. It's red on the weekly. Eventually, this thing, I think, is going to crack. It's just a matter of when. Okay, it's sitting at 61% right now. Again, the day it decides to sell off is the day that altcoins are going to rip to the upside. Again, right now, you should be accumulating all the altcoins you can, being way up here in the red zone. Okay, we want to buy altcoins during Bitcoin season. Everyone wants to wait till Bitcoin dominance is way down, but by that time, altcoins are already way up. Okay, we want to buy altcoins when the dominance of Bitcoin is up. Okay, and we want to sell altcoins when it's down. So BTC.D, nothing has changed literally in 2 months. I mean, it's literally been sitting in the same range. So nothing really developing there. We got total 3. This is the total market cap. Total market cap of cryptocurrency excluding Bitcoin and Ethereum. So this is like all the altcoins put together. I still like the fact that this one has a green candle here on the monthly. That's great news for altcoins. We just want to see a reversal here come April or June or May, one of the months. Okay, as long as we can hold on to the 9 EMA, we're fine. If we break down below that 9 EMA, that's where we could get into trouble and go into the bear market. So as long as this thing can hold on to its, I'm going to say, 750, 740 level there, we're fine. Okay, nothing to worry about. Everyone freaks out on red days like this. Guys, zoom out of the chart. Okay, we've literally been sitting in this range for the last 2 months. We haven't moved here since February 3rd, since we hit those lows. So I still like it. I still think altcoins, great opportunity to buy. If your name gets a red dot, you should set a stop loss like XRP today. Okay, XRP has a red dot here showing up today. So again, to set a stop loss, I like to use the bottom of the hourly Fibonacci. I'd set it at the level below the hourly fib there, or just at the previous low. Okay, the previous low could be argued that it was right here on that red candle. You can see 220 was right there. That was the previous low. So as long as XRP can hold 220 here, we're fine. But if that breaks, we got to think, okay, it's coming down to 2 or 150. Algo ran. Okay, this one's still red. Still red there on the monthly. Again, looking at the daily here, we're just consolidating over 17. Okay, these streams, I mean, it's hard to do these streams every week, guys, when we're literally not moving. Like, it's the same thing that I said yesterday. So who knows? Maybe we'll take a break from streaming here until something actually decides to happen. I think we're getting really close. I mean, look at Pepe. Pepe has a nice reversal candle this week. This one's on the watch list. And this one looks really good. Again, everyone wants to buy Pepe up here when it's super exciting, right? When there's hundreds of people on the live streams, when everybody's just jumping for joy, screaming from the top of their lungs, right? Pepe, 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 right? They're red in the face, blue in the face, screaming Pepe on Twitter and everything. This is where everyone wants to buy. Nobody wants to buy these assets down here. Nobody wants to talk about them. Nobody gives a shit anymore. Okay, but what I can tell you is that we are showing signs of a reversal right now. Okay, this is a good sign for Pepe. Okay, you got a nice green candle there on the monthly chart, and the daily is breaking out here. So Pepe is one of the best looking cryptos right now. I'd put a stop loss on this one right here at 0.000006. That one's on the watch list. I'd be looking to buy every daily green dot we get from here on out. And again, we call those signals out over here in the Discord. So you guys get the golden dots in this section now. You get the daily dots here. Okay, the daily dots will call out the red and the green dots on the daily. You get the weekly chart alerts, and you get the monthly chart alerts over here inside of the Discord. So that's a new alert section for you guys. We have separated out the time frames and also the golden dots from the bunch. The golden dots are going to be our A1 signals there. All right, we got new candles here showing on crypto. We got red dots coming through here. We'll get to those here in just a minute. Let's finish these requests real quick. Okay, if you guys still got them, you guys can stick around and chat or just drop them over here in the Discord and I will get to them. We got H-bar. H-bar is still red on the monthly. One thing I want to point out on H-bar, I talked about this a little bit on the last stream, was that this thing is having a very similar move to what it did in the last bull run. It went up for 3 months, it pulled back for 3 months, and then it ripped. Okay, same thing. Okay, it pulled back into the 9 EMA right there, that orange line, pulled back into the orange line, okay, and then ripped to the upside. So I'm thinking we're gonna get that kind of move into June, July. I think we're gonna bounce into the summer, and then I think the big sell-off's gonna come after that. I don't think the bull run's over. That would have been the fastest altcoin season bull run in history, while adoption is at its all-time highs right now in crypto. I mean, crypto has never been adopted as much as it is being adopted right now. I mean, you got GameStop coming out buying it, you got MSTR, you got all these companies adding it to their sheet, right? So it's not going anywhere, right? Crypto's going to be around forever, whether it goes up or down tomorrow, next week, whatever. It's going to be around forever as long as the grid stays up. We're fine. Okay, we got nothing to worry about. Crypto's going to be around forever. The key is to buy good projects that are going to stick around. H-bar, I believe, is one of those projects. Okay, and I think we're going to get a bounce like this here in the next couple of months. So April's going to be really interesting, guys. It's going to be really, really interesting. So I don't think you're going to see any major developments until April, because again, we've just literally not moved an inch. H-bar's been going sideways for the last 3 weeks, not doing anything. Okay, sideways, sideways, sideways. This is when people get bored. Okay, if you guys are some of those people that are freaking out every day on red days, I mean, look at the chart. If you zoom out, okay, we haven't moved in 3 weeks. We have not moved in 3 weeks. That right there is this right here. Okay, sideways, stealth phase. Okay, this is where patience are being tested. So I still like H-bar here, and I'd be looking to buy the daily grade dots. And April's going to be a big month for crypto, guys. Huge month. That's going to set the precedent. CSRT. CSRT is red on the monthly and red on the daily. So again, just going sideways here. I'd wait for a green dot to buy that one. But that one looks like it's getting close to a bottom there. AVAX, good request. SCRT, that one looks like it wants to flip green here this month. Again, I think April's going to open with a green candle here on AVAX, and you'll probably see a move like that. Again, it went up 79% back there in November. I still like this one down here. Again, any name that's down four months in a row that I want to own for the long term, I want to buy it. I want to be looking to buy it. And this one also gave us a golden dot right here on the 12th. That was at around $16. It's sitting at 22 right now. So the trend is up right now, guys. The trend is up and to the right. What I would do on AVAX is use a stop loss right there at $18.40. As long as $18 can hold, the trend is up. And I'd be targeting up here at 52. And that looks like it wants to reverse. Again, 4 candles down. I'm thinking a green candle is going to come here in April, and it's going to be sitting really pretty. I think this is another one that got a green dot here. Sorry, guys. I think I'm getting a cold. I got a really stuffy nose right now. In March. Okay, we're getting a green dot here this week. So again, the last time we got a green dot down here on the weekly was back in August of 2024. That was about 7 months ago. Okay, where were we at? $20, right around the same price we're sitting at right now. We went all the way up to 60. That was a 200% move if you had the balls to hold for that period of time, for a 4 or 5 month period of time. Again, our vision is always 1 to 6 months out, guys. 1 to 6 months out on all investments at all times. And we're not day traders. We're not watching the day-to-day. We don't care what happens day-to-day. We're trying to catch the big move to the upside, okay? We're trying to catch the big macro move, and then that's where we sell. So I still like AVAX over 18 bucks. I think it's a buy and a hold. AMD, what's AMD doing? Okay, AMD is still green here on the monthly as well. So I like AMD. This one's also on the watch list. I'd be looking to buy every single green dot that we get here on the daily chart from here on out. Okay, I really like the reversal. Another name that went down for 5 months in a row. You can see the wave is way down here on the monthly, just like it was back here in 2023. That was around $63. It went all the way up there to $230. Okay, now it's selling all the way off down here. Okay, and you're getting a reversal candle. So I like AMD. Now that it's green on the monthly, we want to wait for the daily. Okay, wait for that daily signal. The last daily signal came right there at $98. It's all the way up to, it went all the way up to 115. So I would wait for some green dots. On a green dot, I would be buying AMD. PLTR. Oh, man. I'd short PLTR still. I just think it's way too high. Way too high right now. I think this, if we're going to sell off, this is going to be a big drop. I think it's going to drop at least 30% there to 60 bucks. But I'd be short this. I'd honestly be short it. I think you're going to see a red dot probably tomorrow, and that thing could sell off even more. Oh, we got Ford. Ford's green here on the monthly. I don't know how these guys are going to be affected by those tariffs. How are they moving in after hours here? Yeah, they're down pretty big after hours. 5% drop after hours off that Trump news. So not good for car makers. That is not good for car makers, that 25% tax there. So I don't know. I'd stay away for a while on Ford, to be honest with you. NIO. NIO, on the other hand, is a Chinese electric car maker. They got a green dot here on the monthly chart, and they've sold off very hard after their earnings. So they're right back down to where they've been bouncing for the last, I don't even know how long. Again, everyone wants to buy NIO up here. No one wants to buy it down here. So I'd buy NIO on the next green dot. That's actually on my favorites list here. When we get a green dot on NIO, I would definitely take a position on that because of that green monthly dot. Again, you want the green monthly dot, and you want to add that with the daily. If you get the daily down here, I mean, NIO looks fantastic down here. And I think these guys are stealing share. They're going to steal some share from Tesla over in China. Okay, they're a Chinese electric car maker. So I would be looking to buy NIO on the next green dot there. DOW. That one's bouncing on the fib right now, just getting absolutely rocked to the downside. This is an interesting play here. I'd wait for a green dot now that it's down here against that green line. We got Ondo. Ondo's still selling off. Losing steam here. Okay, but 80 cents is support there on Ondo. Chainlink. Chainlink's up there at 15. This is another name I really like. This is the only crypto I really hold right now. Again, it's got the green candle here. It does have a red dot, but the green candle is still holding. So again, I don't think we're really going to know what crypto's going to do till April. I'm watching about $13.50 on Chainlink. As long as that level can hold, we're still bullish. We're still bullish on the name. I like the fact that we're getting a green candle here on the monthly, and I think a green dot on the weekly is coming very, very soon. So we got 5 days until April. I don't think we're going to see the move until closer to that time. We're probably just going to chop around for a couple of more days, and then you'll probably see a move, either higher or lower. I'm thinking we're going higher. I'm fully on the ship of altcoin season. Hasn't even started yet. I think we got a little bit of taste of it back in November. But look at this. All-time highs in the last bull run was for Link was $53. Okay, do you think more people are buying crypto now than they were back in 2021? Yeah, you got companies and governments buying it now. So eventually, I do believe Chainlink will test that high at $50. I think they're one of the best projects out there. And I still think the chart is very bullish. It's making a higher low. A higher low is where you bounce and then you sell off and you bounce again at a higher level. So I'm thinking April is going to have a green dot here on the monthly chart of Chainlink. I'm still a holder. I'm obviously still holding the position, and as long as it can hold on to that previous low of around, I don't know, $13-14, it's bullish. So nothing to worry about till you see a red dot. Then you can set your stop loss when you get that. CRO. Again, we got this golden dot back here on March 1st at 7 cents. Now everybody wants to buy it up here at 12 cents. Do you guys see how that works? Okay. You already made 30-40% on that trade if you were buying on the golden dot right here. Okay. Everyone wants to buy it after a 50% run up or whatever that was the other day with the Trump news. But I'm still bullish on it. I still really like that green candle on the monthly. I think this is a solid 1 to 6 month hold. I think you'll see this thing back at 30, 40, maybe even 50 cents. Another name that was at a $1 back in the last bull run. So the fact that we haven't even came back and got even close to these levels that we were back at in the last bull run tells me that altcoin season hasn't even popped off. This is another name I think you'll see a green monthly dot on in April. So I would just be patient here. Again, it's a very volatile asset, but right now the trend is up and in your favor. So I like this one. If you want to set a stop loss, use it right there at 8 cents, but I don't see it breaking down below 8 cents. Okay. Expect some volatility on it. Okay. My target is always up there at the red line, which is 2021 right now. That's 100% from where we're sitting right now. So I just buy this one and I would hold it. Again, that green monthly candle is very, very bullish. They had that partnership with Trump Media. And folks, this isn't an overnight thing. It's not an overnight get rich strategy. This is a buy and hold strategy. We're buying and holding for 1 to 6 months. Okay. And I think this thing will easily be at 30, 40 cents by the end of the bull run. We got Jasmine. Jasmine's still red here on the monthly. This thing's getting clobbered. Again, everyone's talking about Jasmine up here at 6 cents. Nobody's talking about it down here at a penny. So I like the fact that it's into its Fibonacci, right? That green line, just like how we like to sell up against that red line. We want to be buying up against the green line there on the daily. So I think this thing looks good over a penny. As long as I can hold on to a penny, I'd be buying it down here, right? Everybody who was buying Jasmine was buying it back here in December at 6 cents. Now it's all the way down here at a penny and nobody's talking about it. So I just buy, and again, I'd go long. I'd be 1 to 6 months out if you want to own it. And I think, again, we're going to get a green candle here in April and continue on with the run to the upside. We got XLM. XLM is still green on its monthly, holding on by a thread. I got a stop loss on this one at 25 cents. 25 cents is my stop loss here. You can even move it up to like 26 if you want to. Did that one have a red dot here today? Nope, no red dot yet. So again, the trend is still up. Again, we're just melting up right now. Not a lot of big moves. Volume is very light. 26 is a good stop loss. As long as it can hold on to 26, I think XLM looks good. Again, we still have a green candle here. We do have the dot. We got to take note of that. But again, a red dot could come and it could be followed by a green dot the very next month, just like this one was. Boom. You got the red dot in October 2020. Boom. The next month was a green dot, and that's when it kicked off. So I'm still a buyer of XLM. I'm still a buyer and a holder here. I'd be looking to buy the green dots. I'd probably even buy it right here. And again, just use a stop loss at 26 cents. XRP, we've covered this one a couple of times. We do have a red dot that printed yesterday. So I'm watching 220 on this. Okay, 220 is the level I'm watching. That's where I'd set my stop loss. If 220 breaks, we could be in for a bigger correction. But as long as 220 can hold, we're fine. I'd be looking to buy XRP on the next green dot again. Not moving. Everyone's so conditioned to just think we're going to go straight up now. Okay, right now we're just going sideways. We're stuck in a range here. Okay, 220 is a big level. I'd look to buy XRP on a daily green dot. Why? Because simply put, we have a green candle here on the monthly. So that's telling us, hey, this run isn't over. Yes, we got the red dot, but the candle is still green. As long as we can hold 220, XRP is still bullish. If 220 breaks, that's a different conversation. So set a stop loss at 220 on XRP. That's my advice on XRP there. We got ADA Cardano, still green on the monthly as well. And I still like this one as long as it can hold on to 65 cents. 65 cents is the stop loss for Cardano. This is probably my favorite pick out of the United States stockpile. So I'm still a buyer of Cardano at these levels. We got Scene from Mager. What's going on, brother? That thing's popping off. No idea what this thing is or does. It does have a green monthly there, so looks good. Again, I don't know anything about the project, so do your fundamental research. If they're just a shit coin, which it looks like it's a shit coin based on the chart. I mean, there's just rug pull. Looks like it's having a nice day today. They must have had news or something. But I don't chase these pumps. I don't like to buy up after 42%. Yes, it has a green dot or a green candle, but I would just really dig in to see what they do, because this chart is just ugly. Ugly chart there. CMG. I'll get to that request here in just a sec, Paul. If you guys got chart requests, I'm going to just finish up our members' requests here real quick, and then I'll take some from the live chat before we sign off here tonight. Chipotle is still looking good. Bouncing off that fib. I like this one as long as it can hold on to 48. I believe they are about to print a weekly green dot. This is Chipotle Grill. They're still green on the monthly, or red on the monthly, but you can see the stochastics touching 0. So the daily chart is trying to bounce off 47. If you're going to play it, use a stop loss at 47. I like the weekly chart, and I like the daily chart. The monthly chart is kind of a toss-up here, but it is bouncing at a very important level there at 47. That's where we bounced last time. So their earnings also don't look too bad. Okay, just make sure that one holds on to 47. Ooh. Oh, we got CEG. Ugh. CEG still red here on the monthly. Let's look at the weekly. Weekly's red as well. Yeah, I'd just watch 200 on this one. CVX. Oops. That is Chevron. Chevron's up there against the red, so I would sell Chevron. Again, every time it comes up and touches that red line, it's a great time to be taking some profits. I would sell CVX right here, and I would wait for a pullback. The monthly is green, but I would just use, I would be taking profits on CVX here at these levels. And you got AI. AI also, big 4-month pullback here. The weekly chart's giving you a green dot, and the daily is still green. Okay, I've been a buyer of this since I was actually buying it up here. It's sold off, but $20 where it bounced on that fib level down here at 20 bucks looks good. I still like it above 20. I just continue to hold this one until it gets back up here to the red zone. That's a good AI play there. We got Gala. Gala's still red as well. So I honestly, guys, I don't know what these crypto are going to do. I think they're going to explode in April, but I don't think we're going to see a move for the next 5 days. I think we're just going to keep going sideways. Like, this is just boring. Okay, I might take a break from lives for a little bit just because of this price action, just because it's so repetitive for me, and you guys as well. So QNT, I mean, $66 is probably your stop here. That's that low from right there. And I'd just be looking to accumulate this one on green dots on the daily now that we're down in the golden zone. We got AVAX. We already covered AVAX. We got Atom. 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 Atom's red here on the daily. So I'd be using a stop loss right here at $4. $4 is your stop loss. And that one's also green on the monthly. This is one I would buy on a daily green dot here. We want to buy the daily green dots. Now that we have that green candle there on the monthly, I really think April is going to be a big green month for crypto, and I don't think a lot of people are prepared for it, guys. I think you're going to see a big move in April. That's going to kick off the actual altcoin season, and some of these people are going to have to change their underwear because it's going to be absolutely insane. Here's KSM. This one also had the golden dot here. That was called out on the 13th. I would just be watching $16. $16 on the stop loss. Again, a 4-month pullback normally is followed by a big green candle to the upside. So if you want to buy QSM, use a stop loss at 16. I would be looking to add on the green dots here. SEI. SEI, I believe we covered this one. Okay, I also had a golden dot back here in March. As long as we hold 17, this one looks really good. Again, 4 months down, I'm interested. Okay. Looks good. That still looks good over 17. Again, the gold dots are our absolute buy signal. Anytime you see a gold dot on your name, guys, you want to be buying. You want to be entering on the golden dots. Those are the best buy signals you can get from the indicator. UCO. UCO. This one's popping off. This is crude oil. It's got a red dot here on the monthly, but it is consolidating. So this is a good one to buy on these daily green dots. Again, if you're buying that daily green dot right there at 23, you're up about 10, 12% at the moment. So again, waiting for the green dot. You missed your opportunity back here in March. SPX. This is the S&P 500. First red day we've had in 3 days. So big level for this is that 5,600 level. 5,600 is big. It's still red there on the monthly. The weekly's trying to pump there. We just need to hold 56. 5,600 is going to be a huge level. That's that where we bounced right there at 5,600. So watch that. The VIX. Yeah, what's the VIX doing? Good request. Had a big green candle today on the daily. Red candle on the monthly. Hopefully we get a red day tomorrow on this. Hopefully we don't break back over that 90 EMA and go for another ride to the upside. But looks like the majority of the volatility's been right. Now that this thing's going down, markets are going up. So you just want to see this one break down below 16 to continue to move higher there. Oh, we got ZRX. What's this one doing? ZRX is red. 4 months down. Just watching 22 cents on ZRX. Robinhood. Robinhood is selling off here, or trying to. Got back over the 90 MA. I would just be watching $41 on the daily. Got a red dot and a red candle on the monthly. So you want to be careful and make sure that $40 level holds right there. Again, your buy entry was right here on the 14th of March at 34. That was a really nice trade up to 50. SMCI we covered, ADA we covered, SCI we covered, CRO we covered, Walmart. Wally World. Okay, I'm short Walmart. I'm short Walmart. Wow, they make a lot of money. $180 billion last quarter. That's insane. But it's sitting right on its 9 EMA right now. If you want to play it, I would use a stop loss right there at $83. Make sure 83 holds, but it's got a red dot, so you need that stop loss at 83. HP. HP's still looking good here. Still red there on the monthly, but this is another oil and gas stock. It's been consolidating here for a bit. I would just use the stop loss on this one at $24 on the stop loss, and I would continue to hold that thing. We got Move, MOVE. Move Crypto. This was part of Donald Trump's pump and dump portfolio. You can see the green candle there on the monthly. So again, we're looking to buy the daily green dots. Looks like that one came on that big 26% day right there. Again, some of these altcoins are showing some life, guys. I mean, you guys are seeing these weekly alerts. If you guys check these weekly alerts over here, I mean, look how many weekly dots went off this week. Weekly. All these weekly alerts going off this week. That's a really good sign. So again, I don't know what this crypto does, but I want to buy the daily green dot. So wait for a pullback and a green dot if you want to buy it. If you want to go long on it right now, I don't think it's a bad place with the candle turning green here. AXLR, I believe. AXLR. Yeah, AXL. You guys could just call out the tickers for me, but that is reversing here. Nice reversal candle there on the monthly. Axel looks really good here. I would be a buyer of Axel here with that green candle showing up. Grab Holdings got a red dot and a red candle there. I think this is a Chinese stock, I'm pretty sure. Again, your buy entry was right there on the 14th. That was right there at about 430. Nice move up. I would use a stop loss right there at 450 if you're trading this. Target would be up there at 550. Doge. Doge is breaking out too. This one had a green dot on the weekly show up for a second. And it is showing signs of life. So as long as Doge can hold on to that 15-cent level, it looks really good, folks. Still red on the monthly, but again, April could change, right? April, in 5 days, we're getting an April candle. If that thing opens up green, I think you're going to see a V-shaped recovery here on Doge. Once again, Doge, we were calling this green dot out right here in October, 12 cents. It went all the way up to 48. Okay, so the green dots on the monthly chart alongside the golden dots are going to be your best buy signals. Okay, again, that came at 12 cents. It went all the way up to 48. So, again, April's going to be a big month for Doge. We got SHIB. Look at that, green candle on SHIB. So I'd be buying SHIB right here. Okay, buying that reversal candle there on SHIB. We got VeChain. VeChain, good request. Okay, still red on the monthly. Let's look at the weekly. Weekly looks like it wants to reverse here. Okay, last time we got the green dots was back here in 2024 on the weekly. That was around 2 cents, right where the price is sitting now. It went all the way up to 8 cents. Okay, daily's just going sideways. So once you see the green candle, I would look to buy VeChain. And I think it's coming. I don't think that one's breaking down below 2 cents. Doretto. RNDR, I'd be buying RNDR here off the green candle. Okay, buying RNDR off that green candle. And that thing looks like it got some more juice in it. And that's another one that had the weekly dot. So RNDR is probably one of my favorite cryptos right now. I personally would want to buy a pullback on it. Okay, I want to wait till the stochastic gets closer to zero. But this thing could go for a ride here. This thing could go for a ride. And when crypto goes, guys, it goes really fast. Like, a lot of people just miss the move because, like, right now, people are just bored. And we've gone down for the last 4 months. So people have just given up and quit. But when crypto decides to go the other way, look how fast it happens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 months. That was a $4 all the way up to 12. That was a 300% move. I'm sorry, in 5 weeks. That was less than a month. Okay, it went 172% in 5 weeks there. So I think RNDR is a solid buy right here, guys. Solid buy with that green monthly reversal. And again, these are 1 to 6 month swing trades. These are not buy and get rich overnight. Sometimes it happens, but these are buy and hold trades, guys. Buy and hold trades 1 to 6 months out. Dot, I still really like Dot. Okay, green on the weekly as well. And I think you're going to see a green candle, a big fat green candle come April. I think April, May, June are going to be huge months for crypto, guys. I think they're going to frickin' blow the frickin' roof off the top. Okay, DOT was all the way back at $55 in November. That was 2021, the top of the last bull market. Okay, we haven't even gotten close to that level yet. Okay, so I'm still bullish on DOT, and I'm still a holder, and I'm still a buyer. And I think April's going to open up green there on DOT. RIVN. Rivian looks good. Okay, Rivian's got a green candle, so I'd be buying Rivian here off that green candle, and I'd be using a stop loss at 10.55. I think these guys are going to take some share from. I think they're going to take some share from Tesla as well. So just monitoring this, waiting for a green dot here on the daily, and I look to buy it. And again, that one's on the green list. So that was on the watch list from Friday. If you guys missed Friday's watch list, you guys can watch that over here in the Discord. That was in the latest tab. We had a chart request video on Monday. But this one right here was from Friday, the watch list, the top stocks in crypto for March 2021. Or I'm sorry, 21 of 2025. We covered all these names in that video. So Rivian is on there, and we're just looking for a green dot here on the daily now that we got that reversal candle here on the monthly. But Rivian looks good. Rivian looks really good. What's the weekly saying, actually? Weekly's got a green dot as well. So everything's pointing up there on Rivian. And again, they're a company that's probably going to take some share from Tesla, okay, with all the stuff going on with Tesla. People don't want to own Teslas right now simply because people are lighting them on fire. So that's probably going to affect Tesla sales. Who's going to benefit from that? Companies like Rivian, companies like NIO, okay, all these other electric car makers. Rivian's a solid play, though. We got Iron. Okay, that's still red on the monthly, so I'd wait for that confirmation there on the monthly chart. Atom. Atom's got a green candle here, so again, I'd be buying Atom. We've been buying Atom since we got this golden dot back here on the 12th. That was at 370. Okay, you're already up 30% off the golden dot, so congratulations. Set your stop loss at $4, and I'd be looking to buy every single green dot that we get on Atom from here on out. We got MU was downgraded today in China from buy to a hold. Let's check it out. It's down to 92. It's just been bouncing around in this range between 80 and 100 for literally 7 months now. I mean, look at the chop. Chop, 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 chop. So if you want to play MU, I'd wait for a daily green dot. I'd play it on a daily green dot. Weekly's red as well. I mean, look at the chop. I mean, this is just choppy, 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 choppy. Everybody wants this. Nobody wants this. Right now, it's a trader's. MU's a trader stock here. So really important level is going to be 84 on it. If 84 breaks, I would not be a holder of that. I don't care what China says. But watch for a green dot. MU, that one's going on the watch list as well. I want to see when a green dot shows up. So the only daily green dots we get now, guys, the only daily green dots we get from the indicator now are from the green list. So I have about 300 stocks that we follow. Okay. The only daily alerts we get are the ones on the green list. The green list is our watch list. These are the names we're actively looking to buy right now because all of them have either green candles or green dots on their monthly charts. Okay. Again, STZ, green on the monthly. Paramount, green on the monthly. Okay. Green on the monthly. Chainlink, green on the monthly. Snapchat's not green on the monthly. I don't think DJT is green on the monthly either. I was buying this one around here. I've averaged down around 20 on that. CLSK, green on the monthly. Baidu, right, green on the monthly. Green on the monthly. BCH, green on the monthly. Pepsi. Had a green candle last month. We're still hanging on to Pepsi. But you guys are only going to get the daily alerts over here on the green list because these are the daily alerts that matter, right? Because, again, they're macro moves. They're macro levels. Right, Target's not green either, but it's very oversold. MKR is not either, but that's very oversold. You can see PDD has a green dot here. NEO has a green dot here. STM had a green candle last month and a green dot on the chart. So the daily alerts over here are only coming on the names that are in our watch list. They're not coming from all 300 stocks anymore. So I just want to make that clear to you guys. You don't want to buy just any daily green dot. You want to buy the daily green dots that have the macro trend in your favor, okay? Like Baidu right now, green dot on the monthly, so we're looking for the daily dot, and you got one here today. Right there, it's at 96. So, and again, we updated that trade alert section as well to break out the weekly, the monthly, and the daily, and the golden dot, so they're all separate now. And I really apologize for all the sniffing today, guys. I am just clogged up right now. GTLB. GitLab. That's got a red dot on the monthly. So, again, we want to wait for that reversal. Big level to watch is going to be 48. Doesn't look too hot. VVPR. And go ahead and get your guys' requests here in the chat. This looks like a penny stock here. This thing had a huge move here based on the monthly. And, yeah, I'd be taking profits up here. I would have been taking profits there at 550. All right. That's it for our member requests for today. Do you guys have any in the live chat? I will cover a few before we sign off here. Again, we're live Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Friday's stream will start at 4 p.m. Pacific time. We'll be going over the watch list. That is going to be our green list here. These are the names we're actively looking to buy this week. And then Monday and Wednesdays are for chart requests. I may tone that back a little bit this week just until we get some movement because, I mean, I don't see the point in looking at the same requests every day when we're just going sideways on a lot of these names. I mean, look at Cardano. You know, Cardano's just sideways, sideways, sideways. I'm going to say the same thing for the next 3 weeks until it actually decides to break out. I see one for Cindy at HTZ. Hertz Global. This is that rental car company. They're green on the monthly, so I'd be looking to buy the green dots. You got one there on the 24th. I would just make sure this thing holds on to $3. Not my favorite looking stock though. Looks like a penny stock. Macy's. How much are these guys making? $7 billion still? Wow. They're not doing bad, but I just wait for the green dot on the monthly chart there. Google. Google is also still red on the monthly. So We're looking at the weekly here. It's trying to reverse. Again, the last time we got a weekly green dot was right here. That was in September 2024 at 157. It went all the way up there to 210. That was a nice trade. Today was pretty ugly, but I still like Google as long as it can hold on to 160. I'd put a stop loss there at 160, Cindy. We got Cardano. Cardano's still just going sideways. I just continue to buy this one. Again, we got the golden dot right there in March. I just continue to buy and hold Cardano at these levels. Again, if the United States government's going to start buying this thing, you are in before the government's starting to buy it. So as long as it holds on to 65, technically it's still very, very bullish. MSTR. MSTR, green on the monthly here. And again, the daily chart, I would just watch 280. As long as 280 can hold, that's the previous low from over here, I would continue to hold that one as well. Again, we were buying this one back here at around 250. Okay, it's all the way up here to around 350. And I believe that is all the requests. I see one for the SPY, the SPY. Okay, it's deeply going to depend on the rest of this week, how we move. As long as we can hold on to these lows right here from like 550, we're fine. But if that level breaks, we got to assume that this sell-off is going to take a little bit longer. And that looks like it, guys. I'm going to sign off today so you guys can quit listening to me sniffle. I will be over here in the Discord if you guys need me. If you guys aren't a member of the Discord, I'd highly recommend joining up. We have about 1,500 members over here. You guys can join for as little as $4 a month and get access to all the trade alerts, the weekly watch lists, the advanced market analysis, the chart requests for our Monday and Wednesday streams, member chat, giveaways, and more. You guys can sign up by clicking this link right here inside of the Discord. If you guys want the indicators, the red and green dots that we talked about today, the Fibonacci tool, the 9 EMA, just come over here to the trading indicator tab, click on this link, just double click it. It takes a couple of clicks and everything loads directly into your TradingView account. Your screen will look exactly like my screen. If you guys have any trouble setting that up, feel free to email me. My email is right here. I also have a support chat over here where you guys can ask questions and get the answers as well. So with that being said, guys, thanks for tuning in. God bless you all, and I'll see you guys on Friday for the watch list right back here on YouTube at 4 p.m. Pacific time. Peace.